A major developing story this Monday, March 2nd. Cole Mercer is tracking the latest details from Neural Newscast. I'm Claire Donovan.
And I'm Cole Mercer. The United States and Israel have launched a joint military campaign against Iran, designated Operation Epic Fury. The offensive began early Saturday morning with waves of air attacks across the country. According to The Guardian, the stated objective is to bring about regime change in Tehran. The strikes have targeted air defense systems, senior officials, and facilities linked to the Iranian nuclear program.
The status of the Iranian leadership is the central focus now. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu addressed the situation on Saturday evening, stating there are many signs that Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei is no longer alive. Satellite imagery has confirmed that Khamenei's secure compound sustained heavy damage in the initial barrage. While Israeli officials have not formally confirmed his death, Netanyahu noted that several other leaders involved in the nuclear program were killed in the strikes.
The response from Tehran has been defiant, even as the whereabouts of Khamenei and President Masoud Pezeshkian remain unverified. Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi told NBC News that the leaders were alive as far as he knew. Meanwhile, Donald Trump released a video on Truth Social, urging Iranians to rise up against their government. He offered the Iranian military immunity if they surrender, or what he described as certain death if they continue to resist.
The military consequences are spreading rapidly beyond Iran's borders. We have reports of Iranian retaliatory strikes across a broad swath of the Middle East. Explosions have been documented in Israel, Bahrain, Syria, Iraq, and the United Arab Emirates. In Israel, emergency services report at least 94 wounded as citizens were forced into bomb shelters. There is also a tragic report from Iranian state media indicating that dozens of pupils were killed when a primary school in southern Iran was hit during the initial offensive.
Iran's Revolutionary Guards are specifically targeting United States military bases in the region. Retaliatory attacks have been reported near Manama in Bahrain and Erbil in northern Iraq. The scale of the offensive is massive, with Israel calling up 70,000 reservists, primarily for air defense. The United States has also increased its naval presence, moving 2 aircraft carrier strike groups into the area in the weeks leading up to this operation.
Economic implications are already being felt globally. Analysts are warning that if Iran attempts to close the Strait of Hormuz, it would paralyze a third of the world's seaborne oil exports. Air travel is also in chaos. Qatar, Kuwait, and the UAE have closed their airspace, and international airlines have canceled hundreds of flights. Global markets are braced for volatility as the prospect of a prolonged conflict increases.
On the diplomatic front, the situation appears to be a total collapse of recent efforts. Oman's foreign minister, Badr al-Busaidi, who had been mediating talks in Geneva, stated that active and serious negotiations have been undermined. He warned that the conflict could have dire consequences for the region. The United Nations Security Council called an emergency meeting to address the outbreak of war, which French President Emmanuel Macron described as dangerous for everyone.
As of now, Israeli and U.S. officials indicate the offensive will continue until their objectives are met. We will continue to monitor the status of the Iranian leadership and the regional response. From Neural Newscast, I'm Claire Donovan.
And I'm Cole Mercer. Neural Newscast is AI-assisted, human-reviewed. View our AI transparency policy at neuralnewscast.com.
Neural Newscast uses artificial intelligence in content creation, with human editorial review prior to publication. While we strive for factual, unbiased reporting, AI-assisted content may occasionally contain errors. Verify critical information with trusted sources. Learn more at neuralnewscast.com.